So hello learners, this is Priyadarshi Subhakant and I welcome all of you to once again to my second session on safety. So guys, previous class what we have studied, now we have studied regarding what is safety, what was hazard and what was risk, and next we had also studied regarding the different types of hazards. And in today's session, as I had told you in the previous session, I mentioned that today we'll be discussing regarding, you can see on the slide, it's already there. What we'll learn today, now we'll be learning regarding the different types of fire, types of fire extinguishers and PAS. What is PAS? We'll be knowing later on in upcoming slides. So guys, without wasting much of time, let us start our topic. So here what happens, now as I had told you, we'll be discussing regarding the class of fire. So here class of fire means generally fire is categorized into the source, means the source material from which the fire started. As per those materials the fire has been classified. So first of all, as you can see on the slide, that class A fire is there. So let us know what are the source materials. So here the source materials, I can say if the fire is from wood, paper, cloth or plastic, then it comes under the category of class A, and the fire extinguisher we should use should be of class A, which is generally of water type. So these are the very important things you should remember guys. Next on to the class B fires. So as you can see in the slide, class B fire is there. So let us know what are the source material of these things. Here the source material are what? Now flammable like petrol, diesel, grease, such type of materials are the source of class B fire. And here the fire extinguisher should be used, that is class B type, and basically it is of foam type. Please remember these important tips. Then moving on to the next class of fire, that is class C, and here the source material is which one? Now the source material we can get it, that is electrical equipments. It's a very important thing, and you always remember that whenever there is a fire from short circuit or any electrical equipment, please use the C type of fire extinguishers only, and it is generally of CO2, carbon dioxide. Then guys, moving on to the next one, that is class D type of fire. So here in this class D type of fire we can get it, the source material are metals like magnesium, aluminum, etc. And here if the fire source is from metals, the type of fire extinguisher should be used, that is D types. Generally this type of fire extinguishers should be used, and in the fire extinguishers it will be clearly written that it is suitable for the metals, or it will be having the D symbol on that one. So if any fire extinguishers the D symbol is there, D letter is there, you can know that one, that particularly this fire extinguisher is suitable for your metals, and mostly these are of dry chemicals. Then moving on to the next one, the last one, generally we called as class K. So here if the fire source is your cooking equipments, commercial cooking equipments or kitchen fire is there, generally such type of fires comes under the category of class K, and for this type we should use the cylinder fire extinguisher, that is your K type. In that it will be written the K, and sometimes in some countries also this K is also known as under the category of class F. So don't get confused, F and K are for similar type. And here as we are discussing regarding the K type fire, so here it is mostly the source material for K type fire where kitchen fire or the commercial cooking equipments are there. From them if any fire is caused, then such type of fires are known as the K type fire, or the class K is under this category, and the fire extinguisher should be used, it should be the K type fire extinguishers. Then next we'll be discussing regarding the PAS. As you can see on the slide, it is there, it's written PAS. It's a operating procedure for the fire extinguishers. So let us know what is this PASS, operating procedure of fire extinguishers. So here what happens, now as you can see, the P stands for pull the pin. So here first we have to do pull the pin, then A is for aim at the base of the fire, then S is squeeze the trigger, then S is what, sweep side to side. So this is the operating procedure of any kind of fire extinguishers. As you can see in the slide, its short form is PASS. So here what happens, Now the full form of P is pull the pin, the first one. Then next you can get it, A for is that aim at the base of fire. Then next S is squeeze the trigger. Then the last S is sweep side to side. So these are the operating procedure of most of the fire extinguishers. Please remember this one. It's a one common question is asked in most of the interviews. So guys, this was regarding the past. Then let us move on to the working principle of fire extinguishers. So here let me explain you. Most of you will be thinking how a fire extinguisher works really. So here one small animation is there in the slide. As you can see, when you push the trigger, so it punctures one of the small cylinder which is inside the fire extinguisher. It is of high pressurized compressed air is there inside that one, and after pushing the trigger, as you can see over here, once you push the trigger, it will puncture the particular area, and from which the high pressure air will come out, and whatever the content is there, it may be water, it may be dry chemical, it may be foam, whatever it is there, through a symphony tube, as you can see, it will push out all those of material outside within fraction of seconds. So this is the basically working principle of a fire extinguisher. Once we push the trigger punctures the particular small cylinder present inside the fire extinguisher with high pressurized gas, and that gas again pushes out all the materials inside the fire extinguisher as per the class of fire extinguisher to the outside through the symphony tube, and like this our fire extinguisher works. So guys, next slide is for you. So here you can see, now generally what happens, now in this slide particularly I am showing you two of the videos. One, the fire is caused due to the flammable material, and another one is the cooking utensil fires, I can say the kitchen fire is there. So at the top you can see how the fire extinguishers are utilized to extinguish the fire. So this is the procedure how the fire extinguishers are used. So guys, hope so after seeing this video you are having a clear idea regarding the different types of fire and their classes, along with that the different types of fire extinguishers, the working principle of fire extinguishers, and the procedure how to use that one, that is PASS. This one also you are thorough about it. And now we'll be knowing what we learned today. Once again we discussed regarding the types of fire, then types of fire extinguishers, then we came to know about the working procedure of fire extinguisher, and also we came to know regarding how to operate one fire extinguishers, that is your PASS: pull, aim, squeeze and sweep. Please remember those are some of the important things. And that was all from today's session. In next coming session, that will be the last session on safety for CNC milling classes. In that we'll be discussing regarding the different types of personal protective equipments used and how we should maintain ourselves safety in front of CNC milling machines. We'll be discussing regarding those things. Please stay tuned to our classes and wait for the next video. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Thank you all.